Hi everyone, it's Anne from Curious Moon Design. Well, finally I've got to part 3 of the making of our needlebooks. So I've finished one of them and I'm just going to do a flip through and show you the things that I've added to it and how I've done that. This is quite a chunky one and I've made it for my daughter. She's learning to sew properly now and we're going through stages of hand stitching and gradually building up to machine stitching. So she was looking for a hobby and I suggested sewing, although we did it when she was very young. We've decided to do it again together now. Now I finished this one and also I've completed this one. But this one has turned into something quite different and I'm going to keep you in suspense until the next video when I reveal what I've made of this needlebook. So stay tuned and watch out for the next video of that one. Okay, well let's have a look at this beautiful cover with this fabric my friend Marilyn bought me, and I put a nameplate on there. I did all that before I stitched all the cover together, and I added a little piece of fabric just to complement the colours. I did a little bit of zigzag around just to define it a bit, and I did stitch it down in the corners because it was flapping up a little bit. For the closure I've added some ribbon and I'll show you how I've stitched that in, and I thought it looked rather nice there. I've only used things I had in my supply. I haven't actually bought anything. I've got so much in my cupboards and drawers that I wanted to make sure I'm going to use them all. Okay, so the first page, and as you can see I hand stitched that little piece of ribbon in, and I hid it by putting the button there with a similar heart shape. I've added a few buttons, nice big purple one, my daughter loves purple. I've got the needle threader in there, a little button, a silver button charm, and I've got this little card that's from our pack and it says "Sewing without mother's help," and I thought that was quite apt when she starts doing all this herself. I've got a little tape measure ribbon there just stitched in. All these things went on before I closed the cover, and a needle pack in there, and a nice bright button on a button card. I've got some buttons in this pocket, that lovely lace pocket there. Then on this side I've only added a few pins and needles. I've got some packs for her to add her own, so I just thought I'd put some in there just to show her where I've put them. There's some safety pin here without the curly end, so the beads can go all the way around, and got some nice colourful beads on there. I've put some more beads at the top, and I've got a lovely heart-shaped brad there. I've stitched in this little ribbon, handmade with love, and then there's a pocket here with a popper, and I lined that with just some white fabric, and I've got a little piece of the white fabric here. This is sort of like a practice piece for stitching, and a few ribbons. I've actually got another piece of ribbon to put in there. Or this is broderie anglaise actually. So I'll put that there with some nice cards. She loves the 40s style, and she's hopefully going to try some dressmaking. So on the centre page I added one of her old earrings here, which is quite beautiful, and it hangs there quite nicely with another button. And then there's a thread picker and a little metal crochet hook, which is quite handy for lots of things, picking things out, or it's a handy little tool to have. I've got some tailor's chalk, helping when cutting out patterns, a tape measure, little pad here for some needles, and a little button, a daisy button there, and you can cut all these off and use them if and when you need them. On here there's a little bulb pin with made with love charm on it. There's an adjustable thimble, and I made a pinwheel, which is the same as the one that I made on the video a few videos back. I've got some more pins coming to go on there. There's a little thread card just on there. Some more beads on a pin, a little tree of life charm, some safety pins, always handy. And then here another pocket, and in here I've just got a few notebooks. Oh, that's a button card, and then these are little notebooks that I've made up, just handy for jotting ideas down, or if you're knitting, to put your rows down. That's another notebook. You might change this around and put other things in there. Then on the back page, some more felt, a little purple charm, needles, another button, and a pocket with some thread in, black and white, and I've just stitched in this bit of wool so I could tie in the scissors there that are nice and firm in there. Beautiful little pearlised button there with a daisy on. My daughter loves daisies, so, and some more needles, pins, charms, and a little purple bead. So I've tried to personalise it for her, and as I say, it's rather chunky, but it's got everything you need to do some hand stitching with. You wouldn't need to go anywhere else. You've got every essential item in there. So, I hope you've enjoyed following how to make that needlebook. I've got a couple more that I've been making, and I'll do videos on them. And of course the other one that I've developed into something quite different, but I'll show you that in another video. Do let me know if you make one and send some photos. Happy crafting everyone. Bye for now.